See, now this is where I get a little bit confused when it comes to some of the videos that DoorDash do. Now, true enough, a lot of the videos that you do be clickbait. But on this particular video, I'm going to show you the clip where on one video she said she made $7,000 this month, and then the next video or two videos later, she's saying how she only made $7,000 this month. Everything keeps changing, and we already done discovered now she's deleting. We already knew she was deleting on DoorDash channel, but now we see that she also is deleting on her other channel, which was called DoorDash Word, that she now has named LaToya Jones. All behavior of trying to hide and cover up what everybody is discovering. But there was a clip on one of her videos a couple of days back when she went to go get the micro shading on her eyebrows, the tattoo, that all y'all who keep sending her these $25 and $200 reviews that she ain't really doing anything for you, and half of them she ain't even first calling out. Her sister said something on there. Now this goes to show you, even her family don't even buy half of the stuff that she's saying, and they know it's all just an act, and she's lying to folks. Because the sister, when they was talking about her getting her microblade, said that she was going to, because DoorDash was acting like, or LaToya Jones, whoever she want to claim herself as, but was acting like she was kind of nervous, but then she was like, I'm a gangster, I'm a G, and the sister goes, and right there you should clip it and show that you're crying. And so DoorDash kind of doubled back on it. So her sister says in this clip that they were discussing her microblading, and she's saying that she's a G, she's a gangster. The sister tells her, when you record this, you need to clip it and show where you're crying after this. Okay, y'all, if that ain't playing on people and playing on people's sympathy and emotions, I don't know what, but listen to it.
I'm a gangster. Okay.
Yeah, in that clip you should cut to you crying and in pain.
To me crying? And shut up! Oh my God, I cannot stand it.
To try to cover it up when she goes, why did you cry when you got your microblading? And the sister was like, no. She said, but you know how you are. You are sensitive. Okay, y'all. For most, it probably went over your head as if the...
You didn't cry? Well, why are you saying I'm gonna cry?
Oh, you're very sensitive.
I'm not sensitive. Why are you laughing?
Sister was saying that she was going to be crying from the pain, but no, that sister wasn't talking about her being crying from the pain. She was talking about DoorDash putting on the show for all to see, because DoorDash said, why did you cry? And the sister said, nah, but you be acting all sensitive. That's all a hype. That is all game. So for some, they probably had heard that and took it as she was still talking about the microblading or micro shading, they call it, the tattoo that she was having on her eye. But really and truly, she was talking about acting and pretending to be emotional when she's talking to her viewers. All part of her manipulative games, trying to get y'all to send her money, because as LaToya, aka DoorDash, has said and shown y'all, she's really not making money with YouTube. In fact, she says that this month let's keep up with what she's saying. This month, YouTube revenues is $1,200. That's a far cry from what she's been getting over the past few months. But she goes on to explain how YouTube revenues go up and down, which they do. But the purpose of this is to show you that she's not making the money from ad revenues. She is literally making the money from you off of YouTube by getting you to send her money. Girl even convinced somebody who said, I'll send you a super chat. And she said, don't send no super chat. Send it directly to me because I don't want YouTube getting any of my money. Clearly showing y'all who she is. She's all about the dough. She's all about trying to get money for herself at your expense. She's all about taking lavish trips. She's all about making you believe it's all about God, and God is telling her to do this to you all, when in fact it's all about her and her greed for money. That's what it's about. It ain't got nothing to do with she cares for the people or she's really worried about you per se, because even in her videos, what did she tell you? Don't care. Stop thinking about what people say. Don't listen to them. I mean, she literally tells on herself as she does what she do. But in the same token, she still wants you to send her cash. And you are continuing to fall into her buffoonery by sending her cash. It's time to wake up, people, because your beloved queen, Doe Dash, is only there for herself, and she keep laying down the foundation. Now, I'm sure as people start questioning and saying and mentioning what the content creators are saying that are exposing her, and not just exposing her, but just literally showing y'all what you are overlooking and pointing this stuff out, other content creators such as myself are doing the same thing. In fact, syndicated TV really broke the whole thing down with that whole where it shows the analytics and behind the scenes. See, one thing about DoorDash and her compadre Dante London, they're never going to take you behind the scenes and show you. The one thing I do respect about Hannah is, or Han, however her name is actually pronounced, is that she actually takes you behind the scenes and she shows you, so there's no misconfusion about anything, y'all. These scammers on here just don't stop. But y'all are buying into the foolery, because although her numbers were down with this microblading, the numbers have increased. Y'all, I was eating right before I came on, so I must have had a crumb. But her numbers are increasing because you all are buying into wanting to know what is going on with Doe Dash. And the scams that she is doing to you all are starting to pay off quite well. Now, whether it's paying off the $7,000 or the $9,000, or she just really only making the $1,200 or the $2,000 and a couple of dollars extra, the world will never know, because she's a liar, y'all, and you can't trust anything that comes out of her mouth. And definitely you cannot trust when she tells you God told her, because God isn't telling her absolutely anything. But you continue to fall for it, and you continue to buy into the lies, into the scams, y'all. Wake up, people. Stop falling for the buffoonery. Open your eyes. See what is happening. See what she's doing. See how she's manipulating and how she is living the life of her dreams off of your dime. All right, as always, be your brothers and sisters keeper. Keep God first. And toodles.